Start was very positive against Valencia, so another opportunity for him.
As for Valladolid,
and also trying to find counter-attacks. Interesting to see the role of
rivals Real Madrid next Saturday on Wednesday night. The injured Jose Jimenez, Hermoso back at left back, four-man.
It would be the right wing back. I think that Vitolo would be the left wing back, and Hermoso Felipe.
And Ruben Alcaraz in the centre of that defence, and then
with the introduction of Quique Pérez and Roque Mesa, we have barely is starting for Valladolid.
Well, Roque Mesa, who played.
Joao Felix is the player that represents the best, the improvement.
Finds one of them, Correa. He's been flattened, Vitolo, but play continues. Here's Correa, ball into the...
being the left midfielder.
Well, it's all about Andre at the moment. Here's Lemar turning away from one. Receive it again from him. Very involved early on. Correa, Suarez trying to give it in. He's won it back from the keeper. Play continues. It goes out for a goal kick, but early problems for Valladolid. Did in that time. Lemar commits a foul, which will mean that Valladolid have a free kick. Plano is the...
To train on his own,
yes.
Even isolating himself, but he's fit enough to start who conceded the penalty, when Dani Gomez was going.
2 seasons ago alongside Calero, and he was last season alongside Salisu, and he's at long.
Mentioned that Orellana is injured as well, so he's not playing today. Something that we often said about Morata, that he lacked a little bit when he was.
We mentioned the others earlier. Andre mentioned the others earlier. Marcos Llorente and Pablo.
Valladolid are kind of struggling with Roque Mesa and Ruben Alcaraz.
As the season goes on, but Valladolid struggling so far. They do have a chance here. Lemar inside the area, the cross comes in from Lemar. Out comes Jordi Masip again.
It's quite easier to head it as you see the ball coming, but
here's Jota Neves, Tolo, and we have to have it to Hermoso. Clever pass in towards Vitolo. Oscar Plano drives a shot in, and All Black gathers it.
Well, I think that's something that the man.
Zamora Award back from Courtois, who won it, of course, last season. Courtois Herrera looking for Suarez. Suarez with the shot, but wild and high. Goes for the cross instead. Headed away by Trippier, but out for the corner. Roque Mesa plays it back to Oscar Plano. Crosses it to Felipe forward to Saul. Trying to play in It's Nacho. Hervias forward to Jota. Jota Neves with the
attacking, and they've got quality. They've got the quality to find those. Not the best of comebacks.
No.
He's got the confidence of his coach, and he's starting once again tonight.
The Brazilian, and his shot is saved by Oblak. Gave an interview in midweek, Marcos Andre, and spoke about how his hero.
With the shots they've had outside of the box, they beat.
Tolo plays in Correa with the cross and put out for a corner.
Well, that's better. Another run. It was Lemar earlier with Vitolo. He didn't really come out the way he really expected to, but that's why I said
in towards Luis Suarez. This might be an opportunity.
In this squad better, because I often said it about Joao Felix and start tonight.
Chance here for Suarez, maybe. It falls to Saul. It's blocked, but it might drop to Lemar. And in the end, the flag had been raised.
I thought that Suarez was offside, and
with it for Atletico Madrid. He's given it back to Quique Pérez, and he takes the shot, but it's over the top.
Well, but it's another shot, another cross from Roque Mesa, looking for Marcos Andre. Sometimes it's very important, well.
Black. Roque Mesa comes away with it for Valladolid. Back out to Nacho. Marcos Andre makes his run into the area, but it's headed out by. He's got past Vitolo. Doesn't get past Hermoso.
I think that Hermoso has done everything to get that free kick.
Quique Pérez does well to get away from Hector Herrera and feed Hector Herrera. He can, but it's headed out. Only as far as Suarez.
On the bench. Well, they got every option to.
Shot from distance.
From here, but with Savic being booked,
Welcome back to the Wanda Metropolitano, where Athletic Club 2-0. But here in the Spanish,
and I think Llorente's coming on. I wasn't wrong.
Yep, you could. And the last team to beat them in the league was Real Madrid in February.
Qualities, and El Cholo keeps believing in him. He's had him for a few.
Kicking from left to right as we look. Early ball. So Correa with the free kick. It's long. Of late, a lot of that's been put down to the absence of Suarez, and of course he's out there at the moment. Trippier, Rocky Mesa to Jota. Jota with the cross, and at the far post. Our box with that corner, so play continues. Here's Correa, who goes down holding his face. Now the linesman had a good view of that, unless he was too close to it, which sometimes happens. The referee sprinting across, and it's a yellow card. Deep one, put out by Nacho. Not put out by Nacho, back into the 6-yard box. Headed away by Trippier. Suarez turns inside the area. Here's Correa. Correa with the shot, but found him. Trippier with the cross. This could be the 1-0. Lemar with the shot. And Atletico Madrid take the lead. 10 minutes into the second half. Trippier found the space. Llorente found Trippier. And eventually Trippier found Lemar. And Atletico Madrid finally have the lead.
Well, fantastic football from Atletico Madrid. First, the ball from Llorente to Kieran Trippier, who made the run at the right time, is fantastic. The mistakes we were talking about of Valladolid, they cut those mistakes when there is one. Oscar Plano is a little bit...
Marcos Andre to chase. Trippier, ever busy, is there. Continues his run into the middle. João Felix. 62 minutes, and on comes Jeffrey Kondogbia. To Lemar once more. João Felix makes the run into the area. Can he get on the end?
To Atletico, so I don't want to speak too early, but, you know, in games where not anything too different, it's down to the players' mentality.
Here's Lemar into João Felix. João Felix lets it run. Cocky tried to give it then to João.
A fantastic job, and not because the system, you know, is a better one.
Hermoso, and there's a chance on here, and it's Marcos Llorente who's sprinting through, and he puts it into the back of the net. He does it so easily. As soon as we saw that it was the number 14 running clear, we knew what was coming. He wasn't going to be caught, and he didn't miss the target, and it's Atletico Madrid 2. Valladolid 0.
As soon as I saw Trippier flicking the ball, I went, oh, because I knew that Javi Sanchez was in huge problems with the pace of this line of 5. You are very deep, so then you need to run 80 yards in front of you. So it is demanding physically, mentally as well. You need to be focused, and you need to have the quality to deliver when you attack, because the team relies on you offensively. So there's a few things, a few different things. When you are playing for a big team, it might be easier, of course, but you know, I think that Kieran Trippier is doing a fantastic job, and not because the system, you know, is a better one.